We are live, I think. I hope we're live again this time. Do you think we're live, Kenny?
I do not know. Last time mine said recording, so I don't know.
Oh
Would you just
yeah.
put that up there?
Yeah, no. I'm not recording the Zoom convo today cuz hopefully Facebook will, you know, keep our shit good.
Right.
And this week you are stereo and I am stereo and we're both in stereo instead of just one mono. And yeah,
Right. Got proper headset today.
proper headset. So, oh jeez. Um This is our first official episode, guys, and we actually have a title this week. The Brothers Sod. Wow, I can't fucking talk. It's too late. The Brothers Saga podcast.
Right.
And
That
what the
was about to be like Brothers Grass.
so what the fuck does that even mean? What does the Brothers Saga podcast mean? Well, what the fuck does a saga mean, people? Great stories, legendary stories, shit like that, I guess, and being brothers and having 500 other brothers, I'm sure we can come up with some fun stories.
And only all our guests are brothers.
Yeah, there you go. But you also have brothers
Easy.
from another mother too, which I mean, most of ours are.
Like all of ours are.
No, everyone in our family has the same daddy except for me, like biological daddy. Just so people get where it's coming from, yeah. So we wanted to talk, dude. You said you and Dad have been watching something. What have you guys been watching?
Future Man. We've already binged 2.5 seasons of it.
Oh, so you're on season
Season
3.
three now.
Is it any?
I think what
I don't think I've seen season 3. That's the last one that just came out, right?
I'm guessing. I didn't know there was 3 seasons. We're on episode 7 now.
Okay. I saw on Hulu earlier today that there was a new season out, and I hadn't seen it, so I'm guessing that's the third one. Um,
Yeah.
but it's a great show,
It's like
dude.
it's like the actually like the first real season that like Seth Rogen's really in,
Yeah,
which is really funny.
yeah, because he shows up at the very end of the second season, right?
Yeah,
As
yeah,
the game show host guy or whatever it was.
yeah.
Um,
Then he pretty much was in there for like a few episodes, and that was really it.
yeah,
Once,
yeah. I love and anything Seth Rogen's doing, dude. I don't care. I love it. I don't. I can't say a whole lot of
right?
bad shit about it.
And each season is completely different than the last two, which is really awesome.
Yeah. The thing I find funny is he wanted to do, I think it was The Last Starfighter, and they wouldn't let him have it. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take basically the same idea and go and do it over here on Future Man." And then that's basically how the series starts out anyways is more like that. Um
Right?
as far as everything else in it, it's loosely based. We'll just say loosely based on The Last Starfighter. There we go. Um,
Are
what
you
do you?
seriously drinking Surge?
Yeah, probably not a smart idea. 11:30 at night, but whatever.
Or the
Um,
fact that like you're drinking like old ass drink?
no, there
They
had.
start remaking that?
Yeah, I think I'm at the dollar store here.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen a Surge in I don't know how long.
Well,
That's like I think,
there you go. Now you can see one. We don't want to give away
right?
nutritional
I think
ingredients on there.
I think Brandon still has a vault.
They still
You
make.
remember Vault?
Don't they still make Vault? I thought they still did.
No. I think that's one they never brought back.
I swear I saw. I guess I don't know
Like
between
his bottle
Volt.
still has like 2000 something printed on it.
Uh, between Volt and Surge, I think I would still choose Surge. It's just so much better.
Well, he's also one of the weirdos that doesn't drink Mountain Dew and drinks Mellow Yellow. So,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
like, I'll drink it if I'm over there, but I still drink my Mountain Dew.
Right. Yeah, dude, check out like it's the straight up dollar store. I don't remember which, like the one that actually is a Dollar Tree, I think it is.
Dollar Tree's the only store,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny because there's like how many of them now?
Oh,
And only one of them's.
we got a comment.
Uh-oh.
Where I don't know where this is coming from because it's not on the page we're
Facebook.
live on. It's on my other page. Austin Mosier had commented. He said that's how Star Wars started too. Lucas couldn't get the rights to the Flash Gordon, so he made his own version. That's just actually kind of funny. I really would love to see a George Lucas version of Flash Gordon. I want to see that now.
Right. Yeah, I actually watched that, like the Star Wars story type thing.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, that would have been freaking awesome.
Could you imagine being the Emperor, like getting into like the whole political bullshit? Oh, that would be funny. Oh, it's too funny. Oh, now I want to see that. Thanks, Austin.
Damn it. Damn it, Austin.
Well,
it's like, like the thing with like Future Man, it's just way out there.
dude, I love it.
But,
And I didn't or know when I first started watching it that it was even a Seth Rogen thing. So
dude, it's only taken us like 4 days to get where we're at.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd be like, I'll literally call Dad and be like, "Hey, I'm turning it on." He's like, "Okay, hold on a minute."
Are you guys watching that on Hulu or where are you
Yeah,
watching that?
Hulu.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he told me about it. He's like, "I watched like the first 3 episodes. It's funny as hell."
Mm.
And then now we've just been watching it together. But then we have to chase like the kids out of the room and be like, "You can't watch this."
Yeah. Yeah, especially when, you have the two if you guys haven't seen Future Man, sorry, but if you have the two people from the future who have to like bang to like recharge or whatever.
Or when Josh Hutcherson or whatever switches dicks with the other guy.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Oh man, it's like, what is going on here? It's so small.
Right.
What the hell?
He's like, I can't do nothing with this.
Later on, he's like, it's not about the size, it's about how you use it.
Yeah.
That dude's voice and that whole thing was just funny as hell.
I love it. If you guys really like that, I would suggest I think it's on Amazon Prime. Dude, watching the Rob Van Dam show, it was one season. It got canceled, unfortunately, but that shit was like on the same par as humor as Future Man was. It was fucking just out of it. Yeah, it's like I'll just give the base premise because it's actually a really fun show, especially if watching all the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies as a kid and shit. Like it's him playing him who all of the movie roles that he's done throughout the years was really just a cover for him being like a secret agent spy killer thing. So and they go like so campy on it and it's awesome. I just loved it. I was like, this is freaking great. So definitely, yeah, if you guys like Future Man, I would suggest that one on next because it fits it.
Right.
Or
yeah, because apparently you can't like leave me and him alone because we'll watch it for like 3 hours a night. So like,
yeah,
we're over here watching it till midnight, and I'm like, crap, I gotta work in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't. Well, of course you don't.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Because I got the WWE Universe thing.
Yeah.
Now and just watching what the fuck was it? They have their like docu-series things on there and shit like that, or Stone Cold has like his own like talk show on there and shit. So I've been like staying up to like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I heard he had his own like thing on there because like
yeah,
I watched the episode with him on Hot Ones. That shit was funny as hell.
Well, he did the internet version of Hot Ones or like the game show version because they
The
have a game
the
show now.
regular like hot ones where they eat the wings with the host
Gotcha.
on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. So is Dad like Future Man then? Since apparently he
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
want to go to sleep.
Right, yeah. Well, he's the one that told me about it
Yeah.
originally. So yeah. But like uh the it just switched up so much every season, which was nice because it's not just like something that you're gonna expect. Like you didn't even expect half the crap that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I like shit like that,
But they set it up really good, like right at the end of the season too.
Right.
To be like, oh, you know that's the end of the season if you're not paying attention to how many episodes you watched.
Mm.
You could tell you're at the end of the season because they set up like a whole nother plot.
I think season 3 is the last season for it though. Or
Yeah.
whatever season just dropped on there. It's the last season. I think they got canceled. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to see Haley Joel Osment. in that shit.
Right? Well, like, it was funny because, like, Dad was like, oh, you know who that is? I'm like, yeah, he played a teacher in, what the hell is that movie? He did a movie where he's like a teacher.
Um oh I can't think of it.
I can't think of the title, but it was
I
funny as hell.
I know he was in Tusk. He was in
He was
Tusk.
like a nerdy teacher that couldn't get a girlfriend or something.
I think it sounds so familiar, but I might be mixing it up with the dude from Stranger Things. Because they kind of look alike now. Him and the guy who played the Hobbit.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that dude he
Big.
definitely got a big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like, the other day, actually, Austin posted a picture with him and his big beard, and I'm like, he kind of looks like him.
No, Austin looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Sorry, Austin, I love you.
It's just the beard, it really is.
Yeah. Yeah. No, if I'm sure if he shaved his beard off and cut his hair, he'd look just like his dad. Straight
Oh,
up.
probably. He'd probably have to shave part of it to look like his dad, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was like, man, that beard makes you look like half the actors out there.
Yeah. Like, dude, all the actors are freaking doing that shit now. I'm like, can we just chill with the beards?
Right.
And then Jason Momoa freaking shaved off his beard for the Dune movie, and he looks so stupid.
Oh yeah, he looks so funny without a beard.
Austin says he takes it as a compliment that he looks like him. And
Right.
Ma commented, "You two look alike. Of course we look alike. We're brothers, Mama."
No, duh.
I look younger though than my younger brother.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I got all the hair and you got all the forehead and
It's the angle of the computer.
uh-huh. Wow.
It's genetics. I can blame it on Dad.
Mom saying, "Take the glasses off." I can't take the glasses off. I need the glasses.
I can't see.
It helps hide the freaking bags under the eyes. I would have wore
Hell, I wish.
sunglasses. I was gonna wear sunglasses, and I put them on, and you could just see everything, like the camera and everything. I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good."
I think here I found the closest sunglasses I got. These are Allison's there.
Wow.
They're Elsa's face, and at the same time, there's a frozen cup on my table.
Oof. Well, dude, before we
Don't have girls.
don't have girls. Before we don't have girls. No. So before we get into all the other shit, because I know there was a couple things besides Future Man we wanted to talk about, but I pulled up a image, because apparently I saved it when I did, and this dates back, and it's basically the inspiration again for why we're doing this whole thing.
Right.
Um, and I had tweeted something out, and I'm gonna switch to it in a second. Hopefully, it works. Hopefully, let's see.
Hopefully.
You won't be able to see the screen switch, but I know I texted you the image.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm actually gonna pull it up on my phone so I can actually read it a little better too. So right here we have I tweeted out on March 31st. Dang, so it's been a minute since we did the talk. Um,
Right.
I talked to one of my brothers last night for 2 hours on the phone, and we just went through all of Amazon Prime, seeing what was on there, and we found this gem called Killer Sofa. I'm totally watching this today. And then hashtag quarantine life, hashtag streamer, film, Twitter, whatever. Well, in doing so, um, I did hashtag killer sofa, and apparently the killer sofa page or whatever, the people who created
Yeah.
it, their Twitter page retweeted that, saying killer sofa bringing brothers together, and it's kind of funny because it literally has started a brothers podcast. So I thought that was kind of cool, you know?
That's still funny
Um,
that they retweeted it. That's actually pretty cool.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So
Ugh. And they probably
I thought
just
it was
took
cool.
the title and didn't say anything else about what's in there.
What's oh yeah, yeah. Well, no, because they
Retweet the
basically
whole thing.
said
Yeah.
yeah they
Okay.
said they because they said bringing brothers together, so they actually read what was said
Yeah.
and things. So that's pretty cool. I mean, who gives a fuck about Twitter though? Because Twitter's just a bunch of twats, anyways. Um, I
Right.
actually ended up reviewing that movie on Letterboxd, this movie review site slash collector thing where you can go and put all your
Right.
I've seen this, and this is how much time I've wasted watching movies. Basically, like
Right.
cataloging your time.
I was like, I had, for some reason, I spent a lot of time watching stuff on Netflix,
Mm.
but mostly it's all series.
Well, because I do the Operation Babel podcast, which is nothing but pop culture, movies, and TV and shit like that. I'm intaking so much stuff. At least I was before the whole pandemic thing, because then they closed the theaters down, and well, it's not like anything would be there right now, anyways. Um,
Right. Well, as I'm waiting for it to get warm up here, I'm gonna start going to the drive-in if they let it come out.
yeah, I'm
Because we
surprised they
still got
haven't.
right. Because like we got a couple of drive-ins up here, literally just two.
Yeah. Well, you guys
But
have the sun. Is it the Sundance? No,
yeah, we got that one out by
is it
out. It's
Sundance?
actually like a half a mile from my work.
And that one's
Because now I'm
cool.
work. Yeah.
I like that one because it was like what $10 a person or something like that, and you get to see
Something
two
like that.
movies.
Yeah.
That was always the dope part. Was like you're going, you pay for one movie basically, but you get two
Right.
movies. And I was like, oh, dope.
Oh, did you watch the new episode of Tiger King?
I did,
I watched it. I love that. I love the questionnaire thing.
dude. Okay, so
Oh God.
you watched all of Tiger King, the first 7 episodes, and I'm taking it.
Yes. Yeah. I had to go back and watch one because I actually fell asleep during it, so I had to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
Of
So
course, it was the episode when the dude shot himself. So of course that's the one episode I forgot.
yeah,
I'm like, oh nice.
yeah. I'm still surprised they actually like put that scene in the series because it was such a
It was
like tone changer too for it.
yeah. It was also the fact that like they kind of got away with it because the camera wasn't facing him, and
Right.
all you saw was the muzzle flash go off.
Right.
So
But then you still for me I'm
that
thinking of like the other guy that was
he's just sitting
there.
there like, no, you're just messing with me. But he just stood there like he's
Right.
just dumbfounded.
It's but like if that guy goes back and ever watches the show for some reason even though he lived it, it's like
Yeah.
he's going to be shown that footage all the time. There's going to be memes of that. I'm pretty sure
Right.
there
Well,
already
that's
are
like
memes of it.
he was saying that he was trying to in the I think it was either somebody was doing an interview with him that I saw on YouTube or was that this. The guy said he was trying to get counseling for that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because of how bad it messed him up
Yeah.
watching the dude shoot
I
himself.
think he said something about in this new episode that came out something about
Yeah.
that the money he's getting from the docuseries or some shit
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
that he's gonna
He's
try
trying
and
to save up.
to do all that stuff. So I mean, hopefully that these guys like him and some of the other ones. I mean, some of them I really don't care about, but there are some people in that group that were like you kind of feel for him a little bit. Um,
Yeah. Well, it's like the main keeper guy, the one with the prosthetic legs. Like,
yeah,
he gave more crap about the Tigers than anybody else there.
yeah, yeah.
Like, he said that he tried to get them, but he said it would have cost him like hundreds of $1,000s to
Oh
get the
yeah,
Tigers away from that place.
yeah. And then they were talking about like how fucking in the interview episode that we watched. It was nice because Netflix keeps giving Joel McHale work in some fashion.
Yeah, right. It's like, I'll be here for the next time something happens, and they're in a pandemic. I'm like, that's just funny.
Right. He
Yeah, because like I saw him, I was like, I ain't seen him in anything in a while.
no, well, he had the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale on Netflix, and it
Yeah,
was basically like every episode he would do his stand up shtick. There'd be some freaking skit, and Netflix's actor of the month or week showed up on the thing. Like he had
right.
Drew Barrymore and stuff like that when they were promoting the Santa Clarita Diet, which is a fucking awesome show, and I'm pissed that they canceled it on a
Did that?
cliffhanger of all things, dude. Oh, I was so
I
mad.
I finished like the first season, and then stuff that I was already watching came back on, so I
Yeah,
jumped back into that and never got back into it.
yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what half the stuff on my Netflix is because half of it's mine, half of it's Dad's. So.
Well, don't you guys have create separate profiles or some
Yeah,
bullshit?
but like I have the max amount of accounts on there.
How many can you have?
Let's see here.
I know we have one, two,
I
three,
have
four.
5 profiles on here.
Yeah, we got 5 set up on ours too.
I've got, me and the wife, and then 2 freeloaders, and then 1 page for my kids.
Uh, see, each of
Just so
ours
the kids
gets
have.
their own channel because Micah can watch a little older content and Caitlin can't.
Right.
So
Pretty much like it's just set on the kids, and then I'm
yeah,
pretty sure Allison just does whatever the hell she wants.
right. Just watches with
Uh,
Trevor. It's kind of funny though because it's like the way Netflix has it
she's
set
always
up.
on. She's always on our profiles.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Because
say.
you can just
Like,
click whatever you want. It's not like it.
there's no passcode or anything like that,
Oh,
and it's like, okay, my account it's funny when you go through different people's accounts and see like the suggestions and like all these things that show up.
because you watch this or whatever.
Right. But then like I'll go through like I'll look at mine and like all my shit's it fluctuates, bro.
Yeah.
It just fluctuates. But then I'll go to Nick's account and she watches like all these um dramas or uh, the Hallmarky kind of movies and shit. So she's
Yeah.
got random stuff that pops up on hers that I've never seen on Netflix before. I'm like,
That
so
exists.
it I right. I'm like, how is this? Like, why can't I find some of this shit on my account? It's like Netflix like deems you're only in this circle. Because some of the stuff we've watched via her account is actually pretty dope. We started one
Right.
movie the other night. We ended up stopping it. We gotta go back and finish it. But it was actually pretty fun. It was I don't remember what it was called, but it was interesting. When we finish it, I'll probably end up talking about that on Operation Babel or some shit.
Well, that's like that you show.
Yeah,
On the,
I never would have watched that if it wasn't for her.
it yeah, because it Rochelle was watching on her profile, and then I'm like I've never even seen it suggested
Yeah,
in mine.
dude, all of it's
Maybe our wives are just serial killers. That's what it is.
right. Well, no, because I watch like Dexter and all that shit, and like
That should have easily popped up for you if Dexter you're watching Dexter though.
right, because it's the fucking CW version of Dexter. That's all it is, but with cussing, you know.
Right. Like I watched that with her. I'm like, I don't know how you watch this because this guy is just like,
I watched it. I watched all of it.
yeah.
The first, I think there's 2 seasons on Netflix that we
I
watched.
watched it all with her, but I was just like, this kind of seems like
Yeah.
it's just kind of a hack job, kind of like thrown together, kind of like, oh look, I'm gonna
Um.
do this,
Well,
and
I mean,
then
it's produced by, and I think he's the same showrunner as well as the guy who runs like the Arrowverse shows and basically everything
right.
for CW. And it
Talk
really
about
truly feels like the show was probably meant for a CW kind of. Well, first of all, it's definitely meant for a CW audience.
so kind of like a Riverdale type thing,
Yeah, well,
like kind
no,
of
it's actually
audience.
better than Riverdale.
But you know what I mean, like that kind of
Yeah,
audience,
yeah, yeah,
like a murder thriller type thing.
yeah, yeah. It's
It's like,
I mean, there's not as much killing as Dexter does, so
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We finished You, and then I finally got her to sit down and watch the first season of Dexter. And I
right,
really want her, because I know she's not going to show up on the Operation Babel. I really want her to do a soundbite for me to play on there of like what her initial thoughts are of it,
right,
because she was like, I don't want to watch this. It's just a guy
right.
killing people, and I was like, no, no, it's more than that fucking shit. Come on, you gotta try.
Was
So have you?
talk about
Yeah.
Arrowverse. Did
Uh.
you see the Code 8 on Netflix with
I did.
the Amell cousins?
I haven't. Uh, Stephen Amell and his brother. Um,
They're cousins, aren't they?
are they cousins? I thought they were
Yeah, they're
brothers.
cousins. They're cousins.
All right. Well, they.
Pretty sure.
I swear they're brothers, but I don't know.
They look like they could be brothers.
Um,
But yeah, I watched that. That's actually a
is it?
pretty decent movie. Yeah.
I'll be checking it out. I added it to my list because John was hyping it up before. But
Yeah.
I just wasn't gonna put no $20 or $10 down on the movie. I was just like, I'm not that massive of a fan. I mean,
Yeah.
Stephen Amell didn't
Well,
get me into the
like you could
Arrowverse,
tell
so
he did it. He did it while he was probably doing the like where he's kind of like roughed up kind of Arrow because he has the big beard and everything
hmm
with all
Pro-
his hair chopped off, buzzed off.
probably, yeah,
But yeah, it's it's a pretty decent movie. Is it wasn't a big budget or nothing.
right.
You could tell that, but
Mm. I think they
pretty
had
interesting.
because they did that as like a GoFundMe type thing
Really,
or Indiegogo or one of those Kickstarter. I think it was Kickstarter probably, and I think they got like 3 point some million raised for it.
right,
I was like, shit. That's all. That's all indie filmmakers need is like a couple of big names attached to their project, and then you're good to go.
right. I was like,
It was funny. I was talking to someone the other day about indie filmmakers or indie films,
yeah,
and they were bringing up these movies that were like in theaters that I wouldn't think of them as indie films. Like they were big budgets.
right,
If your budget is over like 10 million, you're not an indie film in my eyes.
right.
You know, that's one thing I liked about what was that movie? Invisible Man. I went and saw
With
that
that
in
new one that they
theaters.
just
Yeah, I
I
saw that. That
haven't seen it or anything yet.
it was the one of the last ones I saw in theaters before they shut everything down,
Right.
and it was awesome.
As as I talk about before they shut everything down. That's like one of my friends actually just made fun of me because I was on the phone with them,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, with all this shit going on, and he was like, man, you saw. He's like, I just saw a meme that people in Ohio always say with the shit going on instead of saying COVID-19. or anything like that. And I said it. He's like, "Can you just not?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Just the way I describe it right now." It's like you're literally the Ohio meme. I'm like, leave me alone.
Wow, that's funny. That's
But like
fucking hilarious.
that's just mostly how my work. A lot of people at my work say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, you guys are shut down. I know you up in Ohio is shut down a lot more than what we are in Florida. So,
Yeah, and it's funny because like we're everybody's just like, yeah, this is bull crap, whatever. But
mm,
it's not as bad as the crazy people protesting on Michigan's state
bro.
capitol.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw that because she went like from they weren't that strict until like just recently, and then they went way past what we did.
Yeah.
I'm like, you people are just not like you can't go to your family member's house or anything at all. It's like they really can't really enforce that too much either.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of what's going on up there with that.
I
Like, I don't
I
know
don't know. I
what.
just saw a bunch of people just standing on the front lawn, touching each other and handing out candy to kids with their bare hands and crap. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's
We
just yeah,
we
no,
we were taking a bike ride earlier tonight, and we rolled by this house, and they have like a big driveway. It's like a roundabout driveway and shit.
yeah,
And it was just we roll in. It's just me and Nick, and we roll up, and there's just like a bunch of fucking chairs and stuff, and they were like out there like kind of like Schuster's would have been having their parties
yeah,
and shit like that, out there with their lawn chairs and stuff, and a bunch of people. And I was just like, I looked at Nick, and because our neighborhood's like usually a quiet neighborhood, nice.
right,
Um, you don't really see people get together like that in our neighborhood ever,
right.
ever. And they were like that. I looked at Nick. I was like, should I yell over there and be like, "Hey, that's not social distancing"?
Right,
She stopped me. This is why we have wives to give us a filter.
right. Well, it's like me. Like I barely see neighbors,
Yeah.
and that was before this. They're just never out.
Right.
Let's, but living next to a bunch of old people, like I don't ever go nowhere.
Well, see, there people used to be out all the time in the neighborhood you live in, dude. Like when I was younger, a kid, like everybody was
Yeah,
always out, and then all the kids
right,
got older and either moved away or, the
right.
houses turned into rentals and shit like that, unfortunately.
Shit, yeah, like next door. Dear
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
I think we've been to like 3 tenants in the last like year and a half.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof. It's like,
and every time the house actually changes between them, which
yeah.
is really weird. It's like it just depends on who's occupying it.
Right.
Depends on how loud or quiet the house is.
Yeah. It's crazy. Um so what do you guys like? I don't remember if we talked. Well, this is technically the first episode.
Right.
Last week was a pilot. We're gonna scrub it. um, Did we talk about like what you're doing right now at work? Or do you want to bring that up again to let people know how crazy it is for you?
Sitting on my butt taking employees' temperatures.
And you gotta send them home too, huh?
Yeah, if they have a temperature or they
Oh,
answer yes to having any symptoms, I have to send them home.
that sucks so much. I would not want
But
to do that.
well, like it's not too rough because like I have to hand them like certain paperwork and they have to like file a leave and they get paid for the whole week.
Yeah,
But some people definitely don't like getting sent home. I haven't had too much trouble with it. Most
yeah.
of the time they're just worried that they're not gonna get paid, but I'll be like, you're still gonna get paid because I'm sending you home.
Mm,
But at the same time, there's some people that are just pissed because like
yeah.
they're actually like a manager or something, and their area is just gonna go to crap without them there.
Mm-hmm. Because
So,
everyone's that important, right? To run the grocery store or whatever.
right,
If I'm not
right,
there to close the freezer door, everything's going to go to hell.
Right. Well, it's like I literally lost my last guy today. My last guy got sent home today, so I have
Oh yeah.
nobody. I literally have nobody.
Wow.
But then, and I don't have an actual like use per se like department
Uh-huh.
right now because they shut me down. So I just am stationed at the door every day. I'm just glad I'm not one of the people counting people. Oh my god,
Oh
that's an
yeah,
actual
yeah,
position.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
literally going there, standing there with an iPad, going plus, minus,
Yeah.
plus, minus.
I got
Whenever
up.
somebody walks in or out of the door.
They got me at Sam's yesterday. I went to go
Yeah.
pick up the stuff that we ordered, and she's just like, "No, you gotta wait." I was like, I looked at the sign and it says like 500 people at a time, basically. I was like, I looked out in the parking lot. I was like, where the fuck are 500 people at in your store? Like, there's
Right.
like no cars here. And then
Nope.
she's,
They're literally just a bunch of bean counters at the front door because they don't even stop people at our store
oh no,
because the limit is 1,000 people. That's not even a limit.
how how does a the grocery, because your guys is more compact than like a Sam's.
Yeah, but
So how do you get more people in that smaller space?
it's mostly because of it's literally just a base number
Mm-hmm.
up here for Ohio is a 5 people per 1,000 square feet,
Oh,
and we have like 100,000 square foot building or something like that. It's ridiculous.
that's good.
So like, they, I'm like, but they're all in one aisle.
Right.
They're
That's
literally like majority of the people are all like, depending on what's going on,
yeah.
all buying groceries or like Wednesday when everybody got the stimulus check, they were all in electronics.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's the thing is like, um, they, well, one, they gave everyone their checks. Well, almost everyone, I'm guessing. I'm hearing
Yeah,
complaints that some people didn't get theirs yet or whatever.
it's funny because people are complaining. I'm like, I got my stimulus check before my tax return.
Well, did you file your taxes on time?
Yeah, February 9th.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it's because between me and Rochelle, we probably worked like in 4 different cities
Right.
because of where our locations were.
Dude, I've been seeing people online like telling everybody like how much they got in their stimulus and shit, like, cause kids and
Like, you're
stuff
gonna
like
get
that.
robbed.
But I'm like, why are you one? It's not cool though, because it's like some people aren't getting
It's like
them.
you're sitting there. It's like you're sitting there just bragging to people.
Right.
It's kind of rude.
You're kind of
Like I didn't
bragging
say
and
nothing about what we got or if we didn't get it or not.
yeah.
But like people are asking me, I'm like, yeah, I got mine, but it's still
Right.
pretty much just sitting in the bank. I
It
haven't
If you ask me,
touched
I'll
it.
tell you if I did or didn't, but it's like I'm not telling
Right.
you how much. That's none of your business. It's like,
Right.
and then I don't need there to be a conflict between me and you like that, like friends and shit like
Right.
that, especially on Facebook, bro. Like,
Like
why are
one of
people
my
even
friends
talking about
got
it?
upset because somebody told him that he didn't deserve it because he was still getting a paycheck.
Mm,
And I'm like, but really? Come on.
but
I'm like that like
some people that are still getting paychecks are also struggling with possibly a spouse out of work,
yeah,
or
or the fact that they might be getting cut hours or
yeah, cut hours, especially that.
anything could be going on because like at my work,
Because then you
you
could
get sent
say,
home, you're stuck at home, and you're getting
right,
a percentage of your pay or an average of what you've made over whatever year because you could be making more this year than you did last year,
mm,
and you get the average of the last year.
yeah,
So like if you took a promotion or got a pay raise, you're not getting that full amount. You're getting
yeah,
the middle ground between last year and this year
yeah.
or the last 12 months because
Well,
I figured that out when I had
saying to someone,
had our kid 2 years ago.
yeah,
When they did that, it was a percentage because I ended up taking a promotion probably 3 months before we had him,
mm-hmm,
and I got the average between those 3 months and the previous 9 months
Yeah.
at like $4 less an hour. So it definitely wasn't cool.
Right. Uh,
But that's just how they
but
get you.
but but just in like what you said, like people are saying, not you are saying, but
Oh
other
yeah,
people.
and it's not just that one situation. It's just a blanket statement. Like a lot of people are saying that because,
It's
well, you're still working, you don't need it.
right, but then you gotta think, okay, you're suggesting because somebody's still making money that they don't need the extra to help out right at this time, when the whole world, I mean, fucking big companies are getting help that they shouldn't be getting technically.
Right.
But it's
Well, it's like
like,
that's funny. It's because like a lot of people are like,
yeah,
"Oh, the stock market's crashing and blah blah blah," and I'm like,
is it down right now or is it
I'm,
up again?
it's back up now. But
I mean, the
like, I look at my company's stock and we're up like 20%.
yeah, the Dow is up 704 points.
Yeah,
I mean,
cause
that's not like super great
right,
for them, but still.
cause actually I was talking to another manager and he's got a lot of like the buy-in stock stuff
What the fuck? This is the
and
most I've seen WWE's stock in
the
like
most,
the most I've seen it in the last few years, bro. How did they get
right?
so high? They just like let everyone go. It's
But he
those
said like
fucking movies and TV shows they dropped. I bet
the
on
middle
Netflix.
March our stock was down like $20 less than it is now.
Yeah.
But now it's even higher. But that's because everybody's shopping.
Facebook is up. Facebook's up almost 50, $60 than what it was the other day.
Yeah, let's see here.
Whew. Okay. I got
Like
stock in Facebook, I think.
right, like I bought like little piddly little stocks and stuff like that.
Yeah. I
Like
really should
like
have bought stock in WWE when it was like stupid low a few years back.
right. Well, that's
Cause,
like
but it's always really low. It's always like usually balanced at about 30. So I was like, that's not really a big investment, you know. But
in the last month, Tesla stock is up like $300,
it's cause
and that's
it's
just
cause he's trying to take us to Mars, bro.
last
Well,
week. It's
Tesla's
up
not, but
$160.
yeah.
Like what?
Oh, yeah. I don't understand how some like. I mean,
I don't understand how it went up 377. Literally, you could have just spent a whole paycheck on one stock and just doubled your paycheck in a week
yeah,
just
right.
on one Tesla stock.
That's crazy. It's stupid crazy. And
Because
also,
they're saying like 60% of the stock market's already bounced back,
yeah,
even though so many people are out of work. I don't know how that's possible, but whatever.
yeah. Well, dude, if you see someone else saying the shit about like working and not getting that check
Right?
or whatever, next time just question and be like, well, so what does that mean about people who are on unemployment right now? Do they not get the check either?
Because they're still getting paid.
Because they're getting unemployment. What about people that have been on welfare and all that other shit and not, people are stupid.
They're not even affected by it. Some of these people. And that's like the thing is like a lot of people that I've seen coming into the store, like not trying to be like prejudiced or anything, but like some people you could tell like they've been living in Section 8 and
Poverty.
getting all this stuff,
You just say poverty.
and they're getting the checks, some welfare checks, and then they come out
And it's
and they're
not
buying
prejudice,
three
it's
big screen
stereotyping,
TVs.
bro. you,
Stereotyping.
you say prejudice and people think you're gonna say something else.
Well, no, I'm just saying like some of these people come in there and they're
Yeah.
you know what side of town they're coming from, and they are already getting a check, and then they just blow their extra check on like stupid crap.
Yeah. Well, right now everybody
Like,
looks like they're on,
oh yeah.
the crap side of town, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm working on the side of town I work on now. Yeah. But like,
That's why
yeah,
I
these
love
some
where I live, dude. Like, I
you can't tell
you
what side of town
can't tell what is what, cuz like there's two ways to get to my place. One road you drive down, perfectly fine. It looks almost country like, you know,
Yeah.
besides like some of the stores. The other road you drive down, it's like almost driving down through East Side Toledo, like, and people from Ohio will get that, you know, or from Toledo anyways, will get that. It's like
Well,
you,
that's like some of the funniest thing is because
you
they
know,
just built like luxury apartments on the river on that side.
oh yeah, yeah, over by like the casino and shit.
No,
Really?
right next to the Cherry Street Bridge.
Hmm. Okay.
On the they're kind of because you know where like all the docks where all the fancy restaurants are now.
Yeah.
It's on the opposite side of Cherry Street from there now,
Okay.
and
Oh,
it's like
and
super fancy and like one of my friends was looking at it, it's like 800 and like some odd dollars for a one bedroom apartment.
is that over where the hot dog place used to be and shit?
It's where the old arena used to be, sports arena.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought that's where the casino went. I thought that's where that was.
No, that's down um just off of 75 by right before Rossford,
Gotcha.
right before it's not Toledo,
And
because it
that
butts up right to the border. Like
and
they barely fit it in there.
and none of this means anything to anyone unless they're from Toledo.
Right.
Oh shit.
But no, like they built these fancy apartments. Like the cheapest apartment is over $800, and it
Yeah.
goes up steeply from there.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying like, and they only have one or two bedroom apartments,
Okay.
and they go up to like $1,500 for a two-bedroom apartment.
Hmm.
But they're fancy and stuff. They got like, so there's like a full-on gym, like a pool with a swim-up bar, and
Yeah.
it's funny because they're like, oh, we have all these amenities. I'm like, you're not even open yet.
Yeah. Well, they gotta, and
Yeah.
it's living, right? It's not like a hotel. It's just living space.
No, it's just apartments pretty much.
Huh.
And they've got like a bar restaurant that's built right there on the same property. So,
Okay. Interesting.
but it's right on the river,
Yeah.
which doesn't really mean anything up
I
here.
mean that
It
that
means something
river.
down there.
I
It doesn't
wouldn't.
mean anything up here.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to live on that river.
This river's brown.
Yeah. I mean, I've jumped in the river in downtown Toledo before, and it's nothing you want to jump in.
You can jump in the farther you get from the lake,
Yeah.
because the farther upstream you are, the less crap is in it.
Yeah. That's so true. Oh
But
man.
yeah, no, it's like probably the last time you were in downtown Toledo is completely different than it is now.
Hmm. I think I
Like back in
was.
the day, you go to your baseball game and you go to home. Now you go to the
Mm,
baseball game, have a few drinks with your friends, and wander around downtown drunk.
yeah. I don't think I went to downtown when I was up there last year.
But yeah, like it used to be one of those like you go downtown, you get out of downtown.
Right.
Now like there's like hundreds of drunk college kids wandering around downtown. Well, not right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a culture change down there now. A lot of investments.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Well,
but yeah, that's
that
the
that's
crap
what
hole
you
I
get
live
in
in.
the 419.
Right?
Rep
Yeah, like
that shit.
they've got like $2,000 condos and stuff like that that they rent out down there.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like I've seen some prices for stuff up there now, and I'm like, what? Why?
Right?
Wha-
Well, it's thing is they pushed a lot of like the specialty like the low income housing. They pushed them to a certain area,
Mhm.
so like there a lot of them are getting pushed down the
Yeah.
trail down towards Maumee and down that way.
Right.
They're getting pushed out of downtown and down that way.
Yeah. And you guys don't really have anything coming in the town to keep people wanting to do a whole lot, do you?
Well, we get a lot of events and stuff that go downtown now.
Uh,
Because of the
is
indoor.
ICP still banned from Toledo?
Probably.
I remember that. I remember they used to get they used to come in under the disguise of another person's show so that they could like,
Really?
open for them or whatever, get to hang
I
out like
didn't know
that.
that.
Yeah. They got banned because and it wasn't even their fault. They got banned because the fans in Toledo were just fucking crazy. They're just super crazy, dude. It was like
Well, yeah.
they basically like did like a not a, not necessarily a riot, but like mob mentality went through their
Oh, I
heads.
bet. Well, it's ICP, so
Well, I mean, no, I don't blame them ever for anything.
it's not really
You
their
can't
fault. It's
really
just like some of the
blame, yeah.
fan culture that they have now.
It's like people always trying to blame like the artists because they're like, "Well, your music drove them to do it." I'm like, "Nah, people have their own free will. Like their
They're
mind
crazy.
drove them to do it. Our
Yeah.
music just gave them the excuse, you know? It's like, don't give me
Right.
that bullshit like we made them do it."
Well, that's like a few years ago. They had to like block off most of downtown because they still allowed like a neo-Nazi parade or something.
Oh, that was a while back. That was almost 10 years ago, bro. Right?
No, they had another one.
Oh, did they? Because I know
Yeah.
they were trying to do it um
Yeah.
during like Black History Month or something.
Really?
One time, it was like when I was still living there, and that didn't end well.
Oh, I bet.
And like they even had people from like Detroit come on down, and basically the people starting all the ruckus and doing all the damage and stuff weren't even from Toledo.
Right.
um
Oh,
but I mean, yeah, I see. It's hard for me to even judge any of that shit because I'm all for protesting. Like, go protest your heart out. It's our given right, dude, to protest.
right.
But then it's like sometimes you're just protesting to be a dick. not
Right.
not even because you like truly feel for this topic or whatever, but just because you want to
Right.
be a dick.
Well, that's
And
the thing is like most of the time they're doing that, and then you ask them a question, and they're like, "Well,
I don't know.
uh, uh." I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Make an answer, dude.
Yeah. People are stupid
That's
sometimes.
like they. It was actually like when they did the Trump rally here in Toledo. They asked some kid why he supported Trump, and he's like, "I don't know, I just do."
Really? That's
I'm dead
weird.
serious. It was some teenager. Uh-oh.
No. Oh, you're out. You're out.
Uh-oh, I think I popped the breaker. Oops.
Pop the breaker.
Yeah, I got a heater going in my room, so probably did.
So why would the
Oops.
camera go?
No, that's the power
Oh,
to my
that's the
room.
power to your room.
It's dark in here.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh no, technical difficulties.
Ooh, now it looks like freaking Blair Witch movie.
Yeah, it's called power in my room went off. Clap on, clap off.
Clap on, clap off. Jeez, where are you going? Oh, downstairs. I was like, it really does look like the Blair Witch movie.
Which one is it? Looks like that one. Number 6. Yeah, that's definitely not what it's labeled as.
So why the hell do you have a heater in your room, like a plugged in? Don't you guys? You guys
It's
have
cause
heat.
we had the window open
Oh,
to keep fumes out of our room, and I was trying to get it back to a normal temperature
yeah.
because the heater just wasn't keeping up. We're good. So now it's actually a normal temperature in my room. It still smells funny in here.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty. Oh, that's good for a first, run out. Have a power outage.
I think my kid is crying upstairs, but he's with his mama, so I don't know. Oh, I might have to cut this
Oh,
one short tonight.
right.
He's been having issues with his mouth, but it's only at nighttime. So
That's
like
weird.
getting pain and stuff. So I'm like,
Who
what?
did that now?
Calum.
Oh,
Yeah.
just knock him out. He'll be alright.
Right.
My
He's
kids are just
perfectly
being loud.
fine if he has like uh ice cream, not like ice cream, but like a cold bar or something.
Yeah.
What the hell are those called?
Something.
Like an ice pop or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he'll be fine for a little bit and stuff. So, um,
Right. Well, at least setting my time didn't take long because it's 12:17.
yeah. But I'm trying to think of some other shit that we've been doing around here, dude. Um, Caleb's been getting into wrestling, so
Yeah.
that's that.
Yeah, I saw your belt thing.
Oh yeah, he grabbed my world heavyweight championship belt, which
Started running around the house.
actually,
Now
it's
you got
sitting
it.
right here behind me, and now it's right here. This nice one, and it's not. It doesn't say. Well,
Ugh.
yeah, it does. It has the WWE symbol trademark.
Yeah.
Which this is the one I got when they had WrestleMania in Miami a few years back that I went to with Simeon. My good
That was
buddy
a long time
Simeon.
ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was I'm trying to remember when. It looks like he popped a gem out of there. Shit, I gotta find that.
Right.
Well, fucker. Yeah. I'm trying to remember when it was. It was
Was it before you
WrestleMania.
moved to Jacksonville or after?
Uh, Before, way before then.
It was probably only a couple years after you moved down there, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't
Because
know.
I
I've
wanted to
I've
go
moved
back
around.
down and I didn't get to go down.
I move around too much. But yeah. It was at least 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Right.
It was Rock versus Cena was the one.
Because I helped you move down there
Yeah.
8 years ago.
9 years ago. I don't fucking know.
Nine?
Almost
Yeah,
10.
it was 9. It was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm
Um.
over here counting it as my. I forgot what year it was when I went down there. 9 years ago.
Okay, he's definitely crying really loud. I can hear him still. Oh, damn.
Can't tell.
No, I can hear him. But
Yeah.
yeah, we've been doing that. Watching old wrestling and stuff, and trying to catch up on TLC, like the old school Jeff Hardy, Dudleys, and Edge and Christian shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to do some skits with me for wrestling skits.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I know I'm definitely gonna have to cut this because she's probably gonna bitch at me that I didn't come up there and grab him because she's working tomorrow.
Right.
Not that it's funny that she's working tomorrow. At least we're getting some money coming in.
Right.
Um,
Has it been like really slow there? Or?
yeah.
It's
Everything's
gotta be.
it's slow everywhere, unless you're a grocery store.
Right. Then everybody's over there loitering.
Right. You become the new social hangout.
No, it's like just being like any other place in a small town. You just go hang out at the grocery store.
Right. Yeah. The the quickie mart, or the corner.
Oh, what a dick!
What?
Dad just texted me. The end of Future Man sucked.
Oh,
Don't
why is he
spoil
watching
it
it
for
without
me.
you?
Apparently, you already finished
That's
it,
shady. That's shady, bro.
right?
Dad,
What?
bad dad.
Right, bad dad.
No beer.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. Oh.
Damn it.
Oh,
Over
okay.
here, over here, finishing it without me.
I was thinking about going through it tomorrow. Possibly if I have time. I got so much shit to do around the house, dude.
Right, tomorrow's my day off. I got a dumpster getting dropped off at 8 in the morning.
Yeah. Well,
Well, between 8 and 10, so I can get
I could
trash out of the house.
I could get so much more done if I wasn't homeschooling too, you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, we got lucky this week. It was it's a spring break, so they were like, we're not gonna send extra homework home. So I got 2 weeks to do it. I'm like, cool, because just literally
Yeah.
homework packets of papers.
Yeah. Oh shit. There we go.
I was confused for a second because you were like listening, and at the same time I could hear the cat meowing, and I didn't know what the noise was.
That's funny.
Like, what the hell is going on? I was like, wow. Right. Loud as crap too. I swear that cat's like having a heart attack or something. I don't know. It's loud as hell.
Right. That's funny.
So we only got two left now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Oh, then
hospital. What or the hospital? What?
who, what, and where?
What? Now he's laughing or the hospital. I'm guessing my kid was laughing. I just couldn't hear it. And or the hospital. I don't know what the or the hospital was for. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
You getting message from upstairs?
No, no, no. The comments on the video on the
Oh,
live feed.
I'm so
From
confused.
Mama actually. Um.
What? No.
Ooh.
Actually,
Ooh.
yes. Go away.
Ooh. Ooh.
Goodbye.
She's
Goodbye.
she's
I don't
like
know. Probably an old banana.
she's like pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
Yes. Goodbye.
Fade, fade,
There's nothing
fade.
there.
Dun 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 dun.
She's walked in here 3 times and has not noticed her new TV sitting on the floor. Because we're changing this into a playroom, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a new cheap little TV to throw in here for them.
Are you got mounted up or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wall mount is actually already bolted to the TV. I just have to do the other side to the wall.
Right. Yeah.
But I was just setting up all the internet and stuff, so I don't have to do that when I get it up on the wall.
Hmm.
Plus, it took like 30 minutes just for it to do all its updates. I'm like, oh my god. It was like $130 for a smart TV. I was like, I'll just buy that.
Yeah. What size?
It's a 32-inch Vizio, so
That's not bad.
no.
I've been looking for one, but I go to like the pawn shops and trying to find like a smart TV, at least 50 inches for upstairs for them. Cause I'm like, I could give them the TV that's in my room and then just get myself a bigger TV. Cause the one we have in our room is like a 45 inch, or 47, something like that.
That's a weird size.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's like a lot heavier than what the TVs are nowadays because it was like from when I lived up north, so it's at least 10 years old.
right.
So, yeah.
Well, it's like I got a 58-inch Samsung for my room when the projector died, because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting a 30-inch TV again. Like, I just had a 10-foot screen in my room. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going down that small. And then for Black Friday, we got a 65 for the living room
Hmm.
because it's on sale. It was like I spent like $270 on it
Yeah.
for 65-inch smart TV.
That's not bad at all.
Except for it doesn't have Amazon Prime on it, and I can't figure out how to get it on it.
Is
So
it a Roku TV or what
it's a
is
it's a Philips
but like is
something,
it
but it's a
powered
but
by
it
Roku?
has like I think it I don't think it has like a Roku style remote. I think it's just a
Oh.
regular Philips thing.
You might just have to get like the Roku stupid plug-in into the back or the
Yeah.
HDMI thing.
Well, nobody else really uses Amazon
But
Video except for like me.
right.
So, because like I first started using it to watch the Grand Tour, which is the guys from the original um, Top Gear,
Mm-hmm.
did their own stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
So I started watching that on there, and then I started watching the new the Man in the High Castle, which just finished its final season this year.
Yeah.
Which that was pretty good because like a
Like
alternate world where like
the Nazis are
Germany
running.
and yeah, the Germans and Japanese win.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I still have not watched that one. I've been waiting for it to end because I knew it was going to soon, anyways. And then I
Yeah,
was like, all right, now I'm gonna watch it because it's ended.
yeah. Because
Because
they've got some pretty good actors in it too.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that one. I don't know.
Uh,
It's one of those. It's a long series though, isn't it? It's a couple seasons, 4 seasons,
I
five
think it's like
seasons,
3 or 4 seasons. Yeah,
and then each episode's about an hour long, and then they're what
yeah,
like 10? No, they're probably like what 12 episodes a season, or is
10
it?
or 12, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
depends on the season. But yeah, like it dives deep into a lot of stuff that could have happened. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Because it's off of a book series.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Huh.
so I've
Interesting.
never really read the book series, so I'm not gonna be like, whoa,
It
it's not
goes
as good as the
perfectly.
books.
It's not the books. It's they
Yeah,
they gender swapped
I hate
everything.
that
Like
stuff.
people,
That's like
they made Hitler a girl. What?
they actually did like some of like the act
People are crazy.
like it's kind of funny because like they had like an old man Hitler for like present day, but it really wasn't present day because it's set in like the 70s,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like old man Hitler and everything. I was like, really? And most of the
He would have
guys,
he would have been what? Like 60s? 70s?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, could have been
Yeah.
like I think this. I don't remember what year they said it was set in, but he would have been,
70 or 80 actually, something like
yeah,
that.
pretty old there.
If the show takes place in the 70s.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
Um
think it was the 70s. No, six, six, maybe the 60s. I don't remember what it was, 60s or 70s.
yeah.
But it's so much different. You can't tell what year it is because they changed so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of weird because they kind of like split the United States in half. But it really wasn't the half.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
like split everything at like the Rockies,
Hmm.
and then that was like a neutral zone.
Who got the bigger half?
Nazis.
I figured.
Japanese got like California and all that stuff. They got the West Coast.
Yeah. Huh. I'll definitely check that one out. I guess there's so much shit, dude. Like so much shit. I still want to watch the Big
Right.
Show show.
The what?
The Big Show
The
show.
Big Show show. I I just saw that on there. I was like, shit, I need to watch that.
Yeah. We
Is that
just
that's a series or a movie?
It's a
Series?
series, yeah.
Okay.
We just actually watched what was it? The Main Event, which is another WWE movie. It's like a family-friendly movie on Netflix. It just came out.
Yeah.
Um, dude, we were watching that tonight, and it just reminded me of like a more PG version of Ready to Rumble back in the day that
Yeah.
WCW did and shit. I was like, that's all this is. It's just a PG version of WCW's Ready to Rumble.
All right. That actually reminds me of the Fighting with My Family movie. I watched that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I like the
Yeah.
actress. She's the same actress. She's actually gonna be in the Black Widow movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Whenever that comes. Oh, is it? That's pushed back to like November now.
yeah, yeah,
I saw that. I'm like, you guys pushed it back. You have nothing making you money right now.
yeah. They got
Yeah,
nothing. No one has anything. Yeah, I mean they have they have their streaming service pulling in $6 a person right now a month, but
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because their theme parks are shut down. They're pretty much hemorrhaging money there because they have to pay people
yeah. I mean, come on.
and keep the place up.
All they need to do is make another Endgame or, whatever the next Avatar movie is going to be, or Star Wars. Well, maybe not Star Wars, but.
That's terrible.
Well, if they made a decent Star Wars movie, I mean, the best one was Rogue One, so.
Right. I actually
For
watched that
me.
the other day. I actually just watched it the other day. I was like, oh, I'll just turn on Rogue One.
Yeah.
And then I watched 4, 5, and 6.
It's
and
the.
then went home for the day.
I will say,
I watched them all at work.
Of all of the shit that Disney's done with the Star Wars franchise, Rogue One is the best thing. And I think
it's the only thing they didn't screw up.
Yeah, well, they didn't go and change characters. It was all new characters.
Right.
Until, like, the end with Darth Vader. Which then they just make him look super badass, and I don't want to watch him in anything else because he doesn't do that shit in any other movie.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, why wasn't he a badass in
Right.
4?
The movie that takes place like less than an hour afterwards.
Right. I'm like, it would make sense if it was like a big time jump.
Yeah.
To like
they just wanted to make him look cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if something like that happened like at the end of the first 3 instead of right before the original.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was like a time lapse between the time that he became Darth Vader and getting older or something like that.
And then they kind of like just screwed the Han Solo movie. I'm like, bro, y'all could have used that de-aging equipment and just put freaking Harrison Ford back in that role. We could have had that a little bit better, maybe.
Or pick somebody else.
Yeah, I don't like the way they did the Kessel Run.
I don't know who. I'm like, that guy cut. I was sitting there watching. I'm like, what does this guy remind me of? It remind me of
Who?
Is it Emil Hirsch or whatever did Speed Racer?
I don't think I ever watched Speed Racer. I think I've seen parts of it, but I never actually watched it.
But like that's who that guy reminded me of.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It was a weird choice.
Like he definitely doesn't look like any age.
No.
Of Harrison Ford.
No.
At all.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford in the Star Wars movies, the original Star Wars movies, looked younger than that guy did in that movie. Right. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Right. Well, I was saying, it's like, what was the timeline supposed to be then?
Yeah, they don't say how long. Well,
right. Some people have like
it's between episode 3 and episode 4, but you don't know when because I would assume it's like years before episode 4 because him and Chewie just met, and in episode 4 they're like just they've known each other for forever.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Well, that's like when he comes back and hangs out with Lando. They're like, oh, whatever, been forever.
Yeah. Right.
So it couldn't have been right before that.
And Lando looked a lot older too in that one.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't Donald Glover.
Billy D. Which he's like one of the main characters they didn't kill off that was human.
Yeah, I think they even tried. They tried to kill off Chewbacca.
Yeah. But honestly, that's the most emotional scene right there in that entire fucking movie.
Because you think they finally killed him?
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, they killed him because they fucking killed everyone else. Why not kill Chewbacca too?
What's the funny thing? They're like, oh, he's on another ship. I'm like, there was not another ship.
Yeah.
Anywhere near that area. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like you kill him, you killed everybody else.
I feel bad for JJ because he got fucked with that movie, like, because he had to go back and fix stuff from the other movie that everyone hated, and in doing so, to try and get it back to where he wanted to, he kind of made the worst one of those 3. All right,
Let's just
dude.
hope they're done it. Let's just hope they're done at 9.
All right. Well, my kid is crying. I can still hear him, so I'm gonna have to get going. I appreciate you coming back on with me. Hopefully, we'll
Yeah,
do
try to.
another one next week, and we'll keep trying to do these. What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I got my bottle opener in my
Oh,
hand.
well, I guess that's it for the first official episode of the Brother Saga podcast. Thanks for
I guess.
tuning in, guys. Thank you, Kenny. And let's go off air.